Post-production takes a lot of time. A lot of time. And a lot of this time can be saved. Today, I'm gonna help you do that. Here are 5 tricks and pieces of gear which I've incorporated into my workflow, which have saved me hours on projects. Number 1, the Logitech Craft Wireless Keyboard. This keyboard is such a game changer, especially if you're using any Adobe software. The keyboard is wireless and has excellent connectivity. You can also switch between using it on different devices if you have multiple computers that you work on. The real differentiator is this creative dial at the top. This is dynamic and has touch, tap, and turn controls that can also vary depending on which software program you're using. Inside Premiere Pro, you can quickly navigate your timeline with much more precision and accuracy than anything else I've used. This is super effective for sorting through footage and making general edits. For me, this keyboard really shines when editing photos inside Lightroom, because with a tap of a button, you can very quickly change the saturation, contrast, brightness, and shadows of any image you're working on. Following this is the Elgato Stream Deck XL. This Stream Deck has 32 fully customizable LCD screens, which can be programmed with shortcuts and multi-step actions. This can trigger something to happen with a single click, and the combinations and actions that can be triggered are very detailed. Used simply, this just saves a lot of time opening basic programs. Once inside a program, you can trigger a whole new layout of shortcuts to pop up. When using Premiere Pro, I have a variety of shortcuts assigned, which means I hardly ever have to input manual controls. If I want to nest a clip, instead of right-clicking, clicking nest, and then going next, I can just hit one button and it does it all in one step. The same goes for speed adjustments, which I very often use. The LCD screens are also fully customizable, so you can add your own artwork and logos for any shortcuts that you want to program. Number 3, using multiple monitors. Anyone who has ever gone from editing on a laptop to adding an extra monitor will understand the value that having all this extra real estate brings. Now add another monitor to that, and then another one. A triple screen setup has allowed me all the real estate I need to never have to worry about switching between screens. When editing on Premiere Pro, I have a customized triple screen layout with every panel that I need open. Or I can use a more basic panel and have something like client emails and briefs on one page and an artlist panel on another. If you haven't yet tried using a monitor, do it. And if you have been using one, add another. Number 4. The Contour Design Shuttle Express. This is another shortcut panel which is similar to the Stream Deck, but more attuned to highly repeated actions inside Premiere Pro. I use mine assigned to cut, trimmed from beginning, pause and play, trim from end, and delete. This allows my clip sorting to be highly efficient, and my left hand almost never has to leave the Shuttle Express. The scroll wheel also allows for dynamic scrolling, which is a bit more sensitive than using the Craft keyboard, and the middle dial allows for frame-by-frame skipping. Number 5, the Logitech MX Master 3 mouse. For me, this is the most important part of my editing equipment and is the item that I really use the most. The sensitivity and customizability of the MX Master 3 are second to none and really speed up my workflow. When working for hours at a time, looking after your wrists becomes a priority. And this is one of the most comfortable and ergonomic devices that I've used. I had the MX Master 2S for some time, but feel that the updated design and USB-C input on the MX Master 3 are well worth the upgrade. The battery life on this is also fantastic, and I probably only find myself having to charge this once every 3 weeks. It is worth noting that the tools I use can only take me so far, and it is really about how used to using them I get and how much I can integrate them into my workflow to maximize their potential. I'm still learning to unlock all the possibilities that the Stream Deck in particular has to offer, but I feel like I've pretty much optimized usage of the rest within my workflow. Every click I can save counts, and I've been focused on optimizing this as much as possible so that I can spend more time creating and less time moving. I hope that these tips and tricks will help you to improve your own workflow in your creative process. If you found this useful, please remember, do not like this video and do not subscribe for more content.